Hello all. So yet again you're bored. You want to work out, you want to pull some weight, you want to do some hip hinge, you want to do some deadlifting. Quarantine deadlift workout warm up. You're going to do some deadlifting for reps with some weight on the bar, or if you've got heavy weight and you want to do some get some load, pull it off the ground, or if you've got to work out with a lot of hip hinge, kettlebell swings, deadlifts, Olympic stuff, things of that nature. This is the warm-up for you. We got to warm up for that. Focus in this warm-up is going to be low back safety. We want to be sure that our low back is nice and greased and ready to go. Very well lubricated. Hamstring and glute activation, core awareness and pelvic control. So when you lift all the way up, you want to squeeze here. You want to squeeze here. You don't want to overextend and have a bend in that knee still. So you need to get everything around that, controlling that pelvic girdle, that pelvis, ready and raring to go. So we'll start on all fours. And we're just going to do 10 to 12 cat-cows coming from your lumbar. So we're just going to tuck the pelvis under and then hike the butt back up. Tuck that pelvis under, hike the butt back in. Try to get some deep breaths in here. Breathe in when you tuck that pelvis down. Breathe out, you hike the butt back up. Trying to get that lumbar spine nice and lubricated. Everything around that lumbar spine is awake and in control. Alright, from there we're going to do what I call Goldie pulses. Because you stick your leg out like you're making a kick save, pocket goalie. Back foot, top of the foot goes flat on the ground. Foot stays flat on the ground here, the one that's out, my right foot. Have it pointing at like a 15-degree angle, maybe a little bit more. And you're just going to do a similar kind of situation where you tuck the pelvis under and then hike the butt back up. So you're doing a cat-cow type of movement. Play with where your hand placement is. To find that tenderness, that tightness. And you're just going to do 10 of those again. It's almost like you come up and then you sink your butt back. You put an arch in that back. Do the next one from the side view so you can get a better look at it. All right. Trying to get a little length in our hamstrings, and again, incorporating that lumbar spine. Get some good lumbar spine movement going. Play with that hand movement. All right. We're going to go back to our trusty EMOM. Every minute on the minute, 12 minutes. Get that clock up. Start from 0, move through some movements. First thing we're going to do is quadruped extensions. And we're going to connect each movement. We're going to do 4 movements. So we'll get going. We're going to do 10 per leg. You get an all fours position. Keep that knee bent. Squeeze the glute. Get that heel to the sky. Little pause at the top. We have a few seconds left. Get some arm hugs and swings. We're going to do plank body saw. You need a foam roller. Throw the front of your feet on that foam roller. Elbow down plank. And you're just going to send your feet back. And you're going to be here for 30 seconds. Keep that pelvis tucked. You can also do that just on the toes and just roll the toes up and over. If you've got a pull-up station, try to get some hip wiggles at the time you have in between the body saw and your next movement. And then minute 3, go into a star plank. You can do this from the elbow or from the hand. Leg goes up, arm goes up, starfish plank. Try to keep those glutes squeezed and the hips forward. You're going to do about 20 seconds per leg. Next up is tall box jumps. Jump as high as you can and land as open hipped as you can. Step down. Alternate legs if you can. 30 seconds of this. The idea is to get as open as you can in the air. The remainder, 30 seconds. You've got a band or a kettlebell. Squeeze those glutes until the top of the minute. We're back to the top. Movement number 1, 10 quadruped extensions. Got about 15 seconds. Get some hugs, some monkey swings. You're back to those plank body saws. I'm going to do them on my toes this time. We're here for 30 seconds. You should get harder as you go back towards your feet. Back to that pull-up situation. If you've got it, get some lat pulls. Just get a few of those, and then wait to the top of the next minute. Five seconds, we're back to starfish plank. 20 seconds. Try to keep those hips forward. And switch. About 10 seconds, heading over to tall box jumps. If you don't have a box, you can just jump as high as you can, open up in the air. Grab that kettlebell for the remainder of the 30 seconds. Get some swings. Force that bell back down. Squeeze hard. Let's get about 5 to 8 for the whole up to the next minute. And we're back. Top of the minute, quadruped extensions. This is our last round. Try to keep your trunk pinned down when you're doing these. Have about 20 more seconds, 15 more seconds. Arm swings. And then we're moving the plank body saw. If you don't have a pull-up station, you can use a band. Get in that deadlift position and do some lat engagements. With the remainder, and we're going back to those start planks in 3 seconds. 20-second hold. You might notice that one side's a lot harder than the other. That'll happen. Just try to focus and keep it as symmetrical as possible. Whew. Got about 5 seconds for going to those tall box jumps. Yeah, if you can't get tall box jumps, just get tall jumps. Final set. Spend some time on some band pull-throughs or kettlebell swings. Just enough tension on the band. Make you squeeze those glutes and keep that rib cage down. If you've got a band, we can get ourselves some hamstring floss or range of motion prep. Sling that band around the leg, up in the front of that hip. Walk forward till you feel some tension. Split stance, banded leg in front, about a shoe width apart. And then you just try to lock your opposite hip to the knee of the leg that's banded. You lock it and unlock it. Spend some time, let that band pull on that femur. This is going to increase your leverage and pulling power of those hamstrings when you get in that hinge position, that bent forward position. Get about 10 to 15 of these puppies. And then switcheroo. Get this symmetry on. Come out a little tension. Split stance. Leg that's banded in front. Lock the opposite hip toward the knee of the banded leg. And then unlock. Lock, unlock. Hitting more forward if you're not feeling it. Try to search around. You can go side to side to try to find that tight, restricted area. And then you get that movement prep. We'll start with some good mornings. Get that barbell up and on the back. I like to take a slightly wider stance for good mornings. Slow, good morning down, slightly unlock knee. Once you get tension in the hamstrings, you pop up. You may hit 90 degrees at the hip, you may not, you may be here, that's fine. You may go lower, that's great. Get 10 of these puppies. Bring that barbell down in front of you and get 10 RDLs. So you're going to have a slight, squeeze those glutes to start, squeeze that tummy to start, slight unlock of the knees, same idea, lower, putting tension back into the bar until you feel that tightness in the hammies, pop open. Pay attention to pelvic control here. Don't wind up here. You're just bent to 180 degrees. And then once you're there, we'll follow the same type of loading protocol. We'll get a light load, maybe 60% of our 1 rep max. If we're going for a 3 rep for the day, a heavy 3 rep, or even if we're going for, if you don't have a lot of weight at home and you're just going for reps, throw that load on the bar around 50%, 60%, and do 6 to 10 reps. Feel that out, see how you're feeling. And you can gauge your weight jumps from there. If you're going to go heavy for a 3 or 5, you want to shoot toward 85 to 90% of your 1 rep max at the most, the very most. We haven't been doing a lot of pulling, so I don't know if I would go that high. Maybe more like in between 80 and 90, how you're feeling. Use a calculator. For real, it makes a big difference. If you've got the jump ability, if not, pick a load. If you're going to do reps, you're going to rep out sets. Find in between 50 and 60 would be comfortable for maybe 20 rep range. Drop it to 15 if you move up from 60 to in between 60 and 70. And then 10, any jump beyond there if you're going to do rep out sets. If you do sets of 20, I wouldn't do any more than 3. If you're going to do sets of 15, probably the same thing, about 3. Sets of 10, you could do 4. And then you're looking in a rep range of 40 to 60 reps. So the higher the weight, the lower the reps. The lower the weight, the higher the reps. And that's it, deadlift workout. Enjoy. See you next time.